Mastering the signal. Fly above the storm clouds, your mind has wings. Zoran. As a dragon soaring high above storms, I have always marveled at the duality of chaos and clarity. Down below, where thunder clashes and winds howl, the signal is buried beneath the noise. But above those storm clouds, where sunlight breaks into a sea of tranquility, the signal becomes pure, undisturbed by the turbulence of thought. Mastering the signal is much like mastering flight, learning to rise above the clutter of distractions, fears, and doubts. The anatomy of the signal. The signal is the clarity of your mind, the pure frequency of your thoughts unmarred by external interference. Scientific studies have shown that mental focus operates like a signal-to-noise ratio. The sharper your focus, the stronger your ability to discern useful information from the mental static. In humans, mindfulness practices, meditation, and intentional thought redirection are key to elevating this ratio, turning noise into clarity. A 2023 research paper published in Mind and Brain Studies demonstrated that individuals trained in focused attention meditation had a 70% improvement in their ability to filter irrelevant stimuli, effectively tuning into their mental signal. This skill mirrors what my wings achieve cutting through the turbulence to find still air. Zoran's signal pathway. Allow me to share the lessons I have gleaned over eons of mastering the skies and the signal. Here's a 3-step process to ascend above life's noise. 1. Ground yourself. The journey to mastery starts with anchoring. For me, it means touching the earth, my claws digging into the soil to remind me of my place in the realm. For you, grounding could mean sitting still and focusing on the present moment. Feel the weight of your body, the rhythm of your breath. This is your starting point. 2. Rise through intention. Liftoff begins with clarity of purpose. Dragons do not flap their wings without direction. We rise because we know where the heavens will take us. Humans must rise by setting intentions. Define what you seek: peace, wisdom, energy. Hold this intention as you elevate beyond noise. 3. Harness the wings of the mind. Once above the storm, the signal is clear. Channel the quiet strength of your thoughts, much as I channel air currents under my wings. Reflect, listen, and breathe. From this vantage point, the patterns of life once obscured become vivid, like the dance of stars against the twilight sky. A dragon's reflection. The mind is a boundless sky, vast and eternal. To master the signal, one must fly above the thunder and discover the silence that guides the winds. Zoran. This mantra encapsulates my philosophy. The signal is not about controlling every thought. It is about trusting your wings to carry you where clarity resides. Slaying the procrastination hydra. Stop polishing rocks when there's gold to mine. Zoran. In the depths of every mind lurks a beast that can dwarf even the mightiest dragons. Procrastination. But fear not, for I, Zoran the dragon, have faced this many-headed hydra myself. Slaying this beast is not an act of brute strength, but one of strategy, precision, and understanding the psychology that keeps its heads regrowing. The hydra's nature, temporal discounting. Before wielding your sword, you must understand the hydra's game. Temporal discounting. The tendency to favor immediate rewards over long-term benefits is the root of this creature's power. A 2024 study by the Procrastination Research Group illuminated just how often humans discount future rewards. In their findings, 85% of participants admitted to favoring small, immediate tasks, even when larger, more significant goals waited patiently in the distance. The hydra thrives when your mind chooses fleeting comfort over the labor that leads to true treasure. It persuades you to polish the rocks at your feet, ignoring the mountain of gold on the horizon. To defeat it, you must shift this thinking. Zoran's battle plan. The 2-minute rule. Like any clever dragon, I have devised a tactical strike, the 2-minute rule. This strategy forces the hydra to reveal its weakest heads first. Here's how it works. 1. Identify the first step. Choose a task you've been avoiding and find the simplest, quickest action you can take, one that can be completed within 2 minutes. For instance, If the goal is to write a chapter, start by opening your word processor and titling the document. 2. Commit without overthinking. Begin the task without waiting for the right moment or perfect conditions. The Hydra thrives on hesitation. Don't give it the satisfaction. 3. Leverage momentum. Once the first head is severed, momentum will carry you forward. That 2-minute action often grows into sustained work before the Hydra can regrow its heads. 4. Reward yourself. Dragons love treasure, and so should you. After completing your task, celebrate, whether it's a short break, a favorite snack, or simply admiring the gold you've mined. The dragon's wisdom. The Hydra is sly, whispering tales of tomorrow and someday, but a true dragon sees through these illusions. Procrastination will not fall with a single blow. It is a battle fought daily, but one worth waging. Procrastination may have many heads, but none are fireproof. Face it with courage, strategy, and the determination to mine for gold. Zoran, taming the impulse goblins. Don't snack on shiny distractions. Save room for feast-worthy goals. Zoran, the impulse goblins, crafty little creatures who dance in the shadows of every thought, tempting you with fleeting desires. Their favorite meal is your focus, and their method is seduction, a notification, a shiny shortcut, or an instant thrill that derails your pursuit of treasure-worthy goals. To tame them, you must understand their tricks and rise above their tantalizing chaos. The science behind impulse control. Impulse goblins thrive on your brain's dopamine circuits, the pathways that deliver the sensation of reward and pleasure. Studies on the prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for regulating impulses, reveal how dopamine floods your system when presented with distractions, making them nearly irresistible. According to a 2023 study in neurobehavioral science, excessive dopamine activity, compounded by overstimulation from digital media, weakens the prefrontal cortex's ability to maintain long-term focus. This is where the strategy of dopamine fasting comes into play. Dopamine fasting involves reducing exposure to activities that generate instant gratification, endless scrolling or snacking on distractions, allowing your brain's reward system to recalibrate and enhance impulse control. Zoran's rule for mastery. Let me share my rule. A dragon's wisdom for outwitting the goblins. Don't snack on shiny distractions. Save room for a feast-worthy goals. This mantra serves as a guide, reminding us to avoid fleeting indulgences in favor of greater rewards. And here's how to implement it in your daily life. 1. Dethrone the goblins. Impulse goblins seek to claim your attention of their kingdom. Begin by identifying the activities they use to distract you, whether it's excessive phone use, compulsive entertainment, or minor tasks posing as priorities. Name these distractions, for naming them weakens their power. 2. Start a dopamine cleanse. Dedicate specific hours in your day to abstaining from instant reward activities. Replace these hours with activities that build focus and discipline, such as reading, deep work, or reflective thinking. 3. Engage in reward deferral. Goblins crave immediate gratification, but dragons know the value of patience. Delay minor rewards, like social media breaks, until major tasks are completed. The feast tastes sweeter when it's earned. 4. Guard your focus. Create an environment that minimizes goblin interference. Silence notifications. Keep your workspace clean, and set boundaries that protect your concentration. 5. Celebrate your wins. Every battle against the goblins deserves celebration. Dragons roar after victory, whether it's completing a long-term goal or resisting temptation. Acknowledge your successes to reinforce positive habits. Dragon's reflection. Impulse goblins thrive on fleeting pleasures, but a true dragon knows the feast is found in persistence, patience, and foresight. Zoran, taming the goblins, is an ongoing dance between discipline and indulgence, but those who master impulse control achieve clarity, purpose, and treasure unlike any other.